What is up, Prophetic Weekly? Hope everybody's having a great day. It's been a great week in the prophetic ministry. I just love diving into Elijah List, Charisma, Spirit Fuel, reading different things. And I don't read to get a word. I like to just read and look at different people that I really trust their voice. And it's always confirmation to me. One thing about prophetic ministry is too many times people go to get a word to guide them and lead them. A prophetic word is supposed to be confirmation to you for a word that God has already spoken into your life. I'm really stirred up right now. I'm just hearing the Lord just say a lot of things. I see the Lord moving. There's so many churches, revival centers that are walking into a revival. They're experiencing just the Spirit of the Lord at a greater measure. And so it's a really good time right now. But let's jump into some of these prophetic words. The first two words I want to share is by Prophetess Agnes Ebony. We actually did a video last night on her YouTube channel together. So this powerful woman of God, she said, the force of favor is propelling you into a mega breakthrough. Now, what's very interesting about this word right here is the Lord has been speaking to me personally, like I said, confirmation, about the favor of God and breakthrough. And I know my wife and I personally, we have some things that the favor of God's hit us on, and we're just blown away by the greatness of God and the breakthroughs that He is bringing in our life because of the favor. The favor comes when you spend the time with God and you are stewarding the things that God has called you to. One thing that people don't understand is if your life is really based off of what God has been doing, saying, and you flowing in the prophetic, you will start to see the breakthrough. And what I mean by that is when you get a prophetic word and steward the prophetic word, get another word, steward that word, get a word, steward that word, you're going to get step by step closer to what God has for you, glory to glory to glory. And a lot of times people don't move forward with their prophetic words, therefore their life in general never goes forward. Next word by Prophetess Agnes, it says, don't give up. You are standing on the edge of your massive breakthrough. Now, once again, that word was so profound to me because my wife and I were on the verge of a breakthrough on a few different things, and a few have already broken through. I mean, broke all the way through. And just super excited about what God is doing. And I get stirred up in my spirit because God always comes through. He speaks a word and then He comes through. And because I stay faithful and I stand on that. And what she said in this word was, don't give up. You are standing on the edge of your massive breakthrough. So friends, I'm telling you today that this word bears witness with my spirit that you do not need to quit believing. Don't be fearful. Don't be intimidated, but stand your ground on the prophetic word that God spoke to you about and watch Him come through for you. Prophetnate Johnson, got a few things I want to read that he wrote on here. He said there's been a specific assignment raging against a lot of people for the last 2 years. If you really feel that's for you, write that down. I'm going to try to go through my whole entire list and pray for you. A lot of times through Messenger, email, and YouTube, I get well over 1,000 messages a day, but I do try to pray and respond to the majority of them. But if that's you, if you've been just going through warfare for the last 2 years, just write warfare 2 years, something like that, and I'm going to pray for you. And also, if you see other people on here, pray for them. Oh, while I'm on this subject, if you see any comments about asking for money from me, that ain't me, y'all. And I ain't got no orphanage in different nations, none of that stuff. That's those crazy scammers. Don't give them no money, okay? And it says that over the last 2 years, a lot of people have been they feel like a limbo, awaiting, treading water, but never getting anywhere. Your season is about to break. Well, let's go back to what Prophetess Agnes said, that you got to stand on the word because breakthrough's coming. He was on to say, that this rage against so many people over the last 2 years has been trying to keep people in chaos and dysfunction, and like some people feel like they're in a never-ending roller coaster of drama. It is a plan of the enemy to keep you stuck, but he can't keep you stuck anymore because we're moving forward in Jesus Christ. And another thing he said as he was praying, he just said that this is a purpose that the enemy's brought into your life to try to delay you, to get you frustrated, to give up, to get you to shut down, to forfeit the promise. But something is about to break. Do you see how those two words came together? from Prophetess Agnes to Prophet Nate. It's just don't give up in the midst of waiting on that word to manifest. The next one is a word by Lorelei Cooley, a real good prophetic voice. She said, the Lord is bringing rapid alignment into his perfect timing of bringing that which you have waited for, toiled over, and even where the enemy has tried to stop you from happening. There's a lot of times in my life personally that I had the right voice speak into my life, and when that right person spoke into my life, it was like a key that opened something up. You have somebody's breakthrough in your mouth, and a lot of times you will align with the right person in life. They will speak into your life, and something will be opened up. Also, there's times that you align with somebody that you are the actual voice that speaks into somebody else's life and has their life altered and changed. And so understand that when God gives you something prophetically to speak to somebody, make sure that you give that word, speak that word, because you may be holding somebody back from a breakthrough because you have something that they need to speak life into them. And I just really like this word about this rapid alignment, because there's a lot of times people are aligning us with maybe like on our ministry network or with our health coaching or something, and their life gets radically changed. I know there's a few times in my life when I've aligned with the right people, and it's just like something opened up in my life. And what it is you are called to somebody's voice. I know one of my friends, they've just struggled in life, but they aligned with the right person, and that person has been a voice of truth to them. And you can tell that as soon as they aligned with this other person, this person was just speaking their language. They knew how to speak the word of the Lord into their life, and it really opened them up. So that's a good one. Now, the last one, something that God gave me. Actually, I was looking at Elijah list, and I saw my wife's beautiful face, and I was sitting there with her on this picture, and so I saw this word, and I thought I'd share this word. Elijah list, they put your picture up there, and my wife, she's amazing, and so her and I were on that picture together. And so I just pulled this up. But it said, it's time to speed up, position yourself for an acceleration. And friends, I'm telling you, this word is so true, it's so real. It is time to speed up, and you must position yourself for the acceleration. You got to make sure that you're in the right position. I feel that heaven is moving at a rapid pace right now. When we pray, your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven, you got to understand that heaven moves at a rapid pace. God is moving more behind the scenes than we could ever even imagine. Now, you're never going to fully understand the times, the seasons of everything that's going on, but you got to trust God. You got to make sure that you are in the right position for God to bless you. There's a few ministries and business things that I've done that I have put myself in the right position. And right now, just like the words that I've been sharing, there is a massive, massive acceleration hitting them, and things are exploding in a lot of different things for my wife and I. And it's an exciting time when that happens. But you've got to make sure that you are positioned so you will be able to handle the increase. Man, that was good right there. So I hope you're blessed by that. Just want to thank everybody. I want to thank all of our partners that partner with us in prayer and financially. And also want to offer prayer like I do on every video. You can go to our website, jojoedawson.net. Go to the prayer spot. You go to the contact, connect button first. Hit it. There's a place for prayer. Send me your prayer requests. We're getting so many messages. I can't respond to everybody, but I do pray for everybody. Everybody that sends me a prayer request, I do pray for you. I want you to know that. So just love you guys, and I want you to keep tapping into the things of the Lord. Keep reading the proper prophetic words from the right voices, the trusted voices, not some overnight prophetic social media, what some people would call success. No, I'm talking about trusted voices. Listen to them, lean into what they're saying, and you yourself hear what God is doing and saying, and be right in the midst of it, because position yourself, because an acceleration from heaven is coming. Love you guys.